Wow. What's up, the John Squad? This is John Pillion here, your YouTube World Harrison Champion here on YouTube, and I'm coming at you today with my WWE Monday Night Raw review for May 22nd, 2017. That's right. So, let's get things going here, shall we? We kicked off WWE Monday Night Raw with Bray Wyatt, and he starts getting on the mic and tells everyone to stand up for him and things like that. And he talks about Brock Lesnar and that he is, and that he is in control. So then, Smiley McLaser tag Roman Reigns comes out and tells Bray Wyatt is you're in my yard and if you have something to say you need to shut your mouth and say to my face. So then he talks about Extreme Rules and that he is going to beat Brock Lesnar. So then Kurt Angle comes out and the crowd's chanting, "You suck, you suck." So then that's what's going on. So then Kurt Angle comes out and makes it be Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt for the first match of the night, of the evening. So we go on to our first match of the night. So, like I said, the first match of the night we had on WWE Monday Night Raw was Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt, and the winner was Roman Reigns by disqualification because during the match, somebody liked to stick their nose in the business where it doesn't belong. Samoa Joe, he comes down in the ring and attacks Roman Reigns and puts him in the Camino clutch, and then he goes after Bray Wyatt, and then that's right. Seth Rollins' music plays, and he saves them from Samoa Joe. Attacks Samoa Joe. Then Roman Reigns was about to attack Seth Rollins, but then Kurt Angle makes it be a main event for later on tonight between backstage where Roman Reigns didn't want Seth Rollins to come out so that he could have done all on his own. So then Kurt Angle makes it be a main event for later on tonight. Samoa Joe and Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. So we'll get on to that later on in the night and in the show from last night. So the second match we had on Raw was Davari versus Akira Tozawa. Ha ha ha. And the winner of that match was Akira Tozawa. That's right. So they're the winners of the match. So then the third match we had on Raw was the debut of Elias Sampson versus Dean Ambrose, and the winner was Elias Sampson by disqualification because The Miz came into the ring after he was commentating this, decided to come into the ring also and get Dean Ambrose disqualified and make Elias Sampson the winner. So then Dean Ambrose chase him, and then Elias Sampson attacks Dean Ambrose from behind, and that ends that segment of Raw. That ends that segment. So we had an angry segment on Raw with Finn Balor, who cuts a promo about the Fatal 5-Way. And did you notice on Raw they almost said Fatal 4-Way, but then he changed it to Fatal 5-Way. So then he talks about at Extreme Rules. So then Paul Heyman comes out and talks to Finn Balor about that Bray Wyatt is going to be the victim. So will Seth Rollins. Also, so will um Roman Reigns, and and so will Samoa Joe will be a victim. But then that leads to Finn Balor that Paul Heyman says is that he's wishing him the best of luck in this match and that he's wishing him the luck and hopes that he walks out victorious at Extreme Rules. That he's hoping him to face the beast Brock Lesnar at the next pay-per-view whenever it is. But that's what Paul Heyman is hoping, and that's who he wants him to face. But do you realize what Paul Heyman wants and why he wants him to face him? Because he's going to demolish Finn Balor in the match. So Paul Heyman wishes him the best luck, and Finn Balor tells Paul Heyman to deliver the message to Brock Lesnar, and tells him that he will beat Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. We'll just wait and see about that, Balor. It could be Seth Rollins. You never know, but whew, boy, a lot of things went on last night on Raw. So then that leads us to the next match we had on Raw was Finn Balor versus Carl Anderson, and the winner was Finn Balor. So then the fifth match we had on Raw was Austin Aries botched it there for a minute. The fifth match we had on Raw was Alicia Fox versus Sasha Banks, and the winner was Sasha Banks. Good win for her. Another match we had on Raw was Kalisto versus Apollo Crews, and the winner was Kalisto. Lucha, Lucha. So Kalisto is the winner. So now another match we had on Raw was to pick a stipulation for the Raw Tag Team titles at Extreme Rules. Matt Hardy versus Sheamus. So one of them two were gonna win. Uh, they were gonna have to pick one of them. We're gonna have to pick a stipulation at Extreme Rules. So then the winner was Matt Hardy. And after the match, they decided to pick a stipulation. They both got on the mic and they both announced that it will be a steel cage match for the Raw Tag Team Championships at Extreme Rules. How awesome is that? Man, oh man, can't wait to see that. That's awesome. So then we get on to this one now. The next match we had on Raw was Austin Aries finally. Austin Aries versus Tony Nese. And the winner of that match was Austin Aries by submission. After the match, Neville decides to attack Tony Nese and put him in a submission because at Extreme Rules it's going to be Austin Aries versus Neville in a submission match. So that's what it's going to be. So then we had another match on Raw was Alexa Bliss versus Mickey James, and the winner of the match was Alexa Bliss. After the match, Alexa Bliss is looking for something underneath the ring, and she pulls out a kendo sticks and whacks Mickey James with the kendo stick, and she just whacks her with it. And then Bailey comes out and makes a save and saves Mickey James. And Bailey almost tries to use the kendo stick on Alexa Bliss, but Alexa Bliss gets out of the ring in time. And that's it. So we go on to the main event of the night. We have Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Boo for Roman Reigns. I'm not hating on him, man. I just love the boo Roman Reigns. Okay. Versus Samoa Joe and Bray Wyatt. And the winner was Bray Wyatt and Samoa Joe because Seth Rollins got the Kamina clutch and he fainted out and passed out. So that's how that Raw ended with Bray Wyatt and Samoa Joe winning, and then after the match, we go to a backstage thing with Finn Balor and Kurt Angle, and Finn Balor wants to face doesn't want to be out of the picture, so he wanted to face either one of those guys. So Kurt Angle says that you're going to be facing two guys. You're going to be facing Samoa Joe and Bray Wyatt and decide a triple threat match. So next week on Raw, we get Samoa Joe versus Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor next Monday night on Raw. And then he also made another match for Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. And it's true. It's damn true. And that's what ends Monday Night Raw last night. Well, once again, the John Squad, please like this video. Leave your comment down below what you thought about Raw last night, and subscribe for more. You're all the best, the John Squad. You're all one of a kind. We're all champions here on this channel, and I love each and every one of you all. Peace out, the John Squad. I love you guys.